Alright, we're back, and we've got a couple new things to review from a new brewery. New to me anyway. I think this is probably one of the many that have sprung up in Nova Scotia in the last couple of years. This is Nine Locks Brewing Company. And where are they from? Brewed and canned by Nine Locks Brewing Company, Waverly Road, Dartmouth. Okay, so yeah, Dartmouth in S. Right next to Halifax. And this is their ESB, Extra Special Bitter, 5.6% alcohol by volume. Located in Dartmouth, Nova Scotia, close to the historic Shubenacadie Canal. To create the best beer possible, we brew in small batches using all natural ingredients. No preservatives, no pasteurization, no filtration. Classic English pub ale. I don't need to know the notes. Blah, blah, blah. It says it prepares perfectly with crispy appetizers and, of course, fish and chips, which is true. That's kind of the thing for this style of beer. It's definitely a pub beer. Ingredients: water, hops, barley, yeast, and love, apparently. And directions for use: chill, open, highly recommended, it says, enjoy, and repeat. So hopefully we will. Always looking for something new. These came at about, what were they, $3 something a can. So that's not bad for a $4.73 at this day and age, in Nova Scotia anyway. So we're going to open it, we're going to pour it, we're going to come back and tell you what we think of this beer from Nine Locks Brewing Company. Okay, we're back with Nine Locks ESB. And man, that's a pretty looking beer. Dark orange, sort of copper color. Very nice. A little bit of a head going there. Alright, let's go right to the aroma. Okay, so cool thing. Immediately, it's sort of distinct from the sort of premier ESB that is here in Nova Scotia, which is, of course, Propeller ESB, which is one of my favorites of all time. One can argue whether that one fits 100% into the ESB style. I say it fits in fairly fine. Could probably use a bit more alcohol. This one here definitely has a bit of the better alcohol range, and little Miss Bear here wants her ball thrown, don't you? And the first thing I get off the nose, and it's nice, is I get a little bit more fruitiness, which is another thing you should tend to get from the style. You get the sort of caramel, toffee-ish kind of malt notes up front, but I'm getting a little bit more sort of fruitiness as well. And down below that is that nice sort of copper coin sort of mineral hops smell. And I'm hoping this translates right over to the taste, because that's right up my alley. So cheers. We'll go right to the taste. Oh yeah. That's good. That's really good. Now I'm going to say right away, if you're not a fan of that sort of minerally British hops sort of taste, as average Joe and the albino rhino like to say, dirt taste essentially, you probably want to steer clear of this, because this has a really great sort of mineral copper coin kind of hops bite to it. Very classic kind of English finish on this. This tastes on par with the better produced sort of English bitters and stuff we sometimes get here from across the pond. I'm thinking Dutch Originals, Fuller's London Pride, stuff like that. This isn't quite the same as Fuller's ESB. It's not as fruity in the taste. This one is much more about the hops in the taste than the Fuller's one is. And that's what I like. It's a little bit different. It's definitely distinct. It's definitely got more hop bite in it than a standard British bitter. So it does sort of comfortably. You fucking kidding me, dude? Look at that shit box he's driving, and he wants to fucking just make it go vroom, 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 because he's a big shot. Anyway, as I was saying, that's really good. That's got a nice, distinct hop bitterness that, yeah, it fits nicely within the ESB category, but manages to differentiate itself, manages to step a little bit outside of what everyone else is doing with ESBs these days. So, at least around here anyway. That's really good. That's like a hopped up version of Dutchy Originals or something along those lines, if you know what that beer is. This is really good. This is really, really good. I'm going to give that a solid... No, I'm even going to go over a 4. Fuck it. I'm going to go 4.25 out of 5. This is exceptionally good stuff. Really great for the style and overall really excellent beer. So 4.25 out of 5 for 9 Locks ESB Extra Special Bitter. Look in your local NSLC for single cans. They also have an IPA, which I'm going to review here shortly. So thanks for watching, guys. Cheers, and we'll see you again. We're back. We have the second beer from 9 Locks that showed up in the NSLC this week. This is their IPA, sitting at a pretty big 6.9% alcohol by volume, so bigger than some doubles out there. And of course, they're out of Dartmouth. Forgot the spiel on the last time about the top here. It says, relax. So they say we can, so you can take it outside to hike, camp, fish, sail, golf. So there you go, Ewart. I might send you one of these. So they say it's pretty bitter. Says it pairs perfectly with all things spicy or cheesy, and poultry or fish. 6.9% alcohol by volume, 70 IBUs. I'm just going to check a second, see if they actually listed the IBUs on the ESB. Just hold a second here. I don't think they did. Oh, they did. 35 IBUs. Okay. There you go. So, I will turn it off. I will pour the beer. I will be back, and we will see what we think of this beer. Be right back. We're here for 9 Locks IPA. And here comes Her Majesty. Oh, you didn't bring your ball this time. She's just looking for pieces of bark that she can take and chew. Isn't that what you're doing? I don't know. I think you got it all. I think you might have got it all. Alright. So, it's a little bit lighter in color than the ESB, which is what I expected to see. It's more of a golden amber color than the sort of orangey amber color that we had earlier. The head is about the same as the ESB. And of course, all this stuff is not pasteurized, filtered, or anything else, like they said. Yeah, no preservatives, pasteurization, and no filtration. So, although I must say that's pretty clean for an unfiltered beer. So it looks like they got a pretty good system going there. Man, it's noisy today. If it's not the wind, it's some fucking hillbilly blasting his fucking shit wagon down the street, or it's a fucking Aurora plane going. I don't know. Gonna have to word with the people around this town, I guess. Okay, we'll go right to the aroma. I want to turn that around so you can actually see the logo. There we go. I'm a professional. What can I say? Oh, wow. That's got a very tropical kind of smell to it. I'm not sure what hops they employ. They don't list it on the can here anywhere, but it's very tropical fruit heavy, very mango, pineapple. There's a little bit of a pine there as well, and a bit of a grapefruit. It's almost like they have the Galaxy and Mosaic in there, or something along those lines. Very much on that sort of side of things. It's not super complex, but it's very juicy smelling at the same time. Yeah, that's nice. That's very nice. Very, very well done on the aroma. And it's not super strong, it's not overpowering, it's just very, very, very well put together. So go right to the taste. Cheers. That is really good. A lot of flavor in the hops. All that sort of tropical and grapefruit and etc. sort of aroma pretty much translates over to the taste. Not getting a lot of malt in the taste, just maybe a little baseline there. It's very much a showcase for the hops, and they do a good job with it. It's not overly bracing and bitter. There's a nice little mini sort of lingering bitterness going on, and there's a lot of lingering flavor as well. It's got that sort of drawn out grapefruit without being too overpowering. That is really nice. It's simple, it's to the point, it's not super complex, it's just a very nice, enjoyable IPA that, much like Boxing Rocks, Vickers Cross, I have a feeling this is one that would knock you on your ass if you had 2 or 3. 6.9%, you don't get that at all. I'm not really getting the alcohol presence at all in this thing. The body is about light, medium bodied. So it's not really a big hefty drink. It's not a big hefty IPA that your body sort of tells you to take your time with. So you got to be on top of this thing, or it's going to get on top of you really quick. Because this is very drinkable. Very well done. Very, very well done. 2 times now, 9 Locks has just blown it out of the park. Very happy to see that. I sometimes get a little weary, a little worried when I see like just new breweries popping up all over the place here in Nova Scotia. You kind of figure some of them are going to be duds. So far I haven't really run into any, other than Authentic Seacoast, but I don't really count them as a craft brewery anyway. They're more a tourist brewery. That's right, I'm just talking shit about people. Why not? But this is really good. This is really good. I hope more 9 Lock stuff shows up. I really do. They're well priced. Their beer is fucking top quality. And I'm going to give this a 4 or 5 out of 5. Not only this sort of hit the style almost perfectly for me, it's just a really excellent fucking beer. Just so good. And I'm not even a big IPA guy, but this is really damn good. I dare say even sort of more novices to IPAs could really get into this one, because it's not overly bitter considering the size of the beer overall. So there you go. 4 or 5 out of 5 for 9 Locks IPA. I really like it. I'm going to be buying their IPA again. I'm definitely going to be buying their ESB again. I think it's a good thing that I haven't sent out those beer mails yet that I promised. They'll probably be next week, because I think I'm going to throw some of these in them too. I think I want to share this around with some of my friends. So, alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Goodbye.